Al Murray is back on the channel with us today, and that's a great thing because I've very much enjoyed my journey with Al Murray.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Definitely enjoying all of them so far.
Yeah, I think the last one I was actually in tears. So
yeah, you were.
I think he was talking about finance in that
Yes,
last one
he
that we
was.
did, right? Yeah.
He had all of his accents, and
Yeah.
like I think the funniest one was like when he was doing the Tokyo accent, and he was like doing the bad subtitles.
Yeah, yeah. Like it was a kung fu movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so clearly we've enjoyed Al, and that's why we're coming back to him again on a recommendation from you guys. National Anthems is what we're rolling with. If you got other ones that you want us to check out, hit the comment section down below. If this is your first time on the channel, subscribe because we got lots of different music, comedy, sports, history. We're doing more UK-based stuff on the channel as well, so we'd love to incorporate more of that if you have some suggestions. But enough about us. Let's get into some more Al Murray. Let's roll.
Save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen, God save our Queen. Happy and glorious, long to reign over us, God save our
Queen. Round of applause for Kate. God bless you. That is the finest national anthem in the world, isn't it? We don't muck about. I mean, the Australian national anthem, with all due respect, Warren, is a tragic mess. It hints that possibly you people are falling short of the mark in the old brains department, with all due respect. It's not personal, mate, it's general, so it includes you. Right? Super value moro, yeah? Because how does that national, is it, the Australians are let us rejoice for we are young and free. Of course, no mention whatsoever of the people who sent you there and set you free. Eventually, but no. Yeah, there's a line in the middle of that song which I'm afraid gives you lot away as being a bit thick. Right, it's not personal, mate. You're a bit thick. And the line that gives it away is this. You sing that bit, our land is girt by sea. Our land is girt, surrounded by sea. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, my Aussie friends, but that is pretty much the definition of land, isn't it? The fact that it is girt, surrounded by sea. That is really how you can tell it's land, isn't it? Because it's not sea, because it's surrounded by the sea, which isn't land. You might as well sing, our land consists of land. You're new here. Now, the point is this. We got any Kiwis in? That is a disastrous national anthem. We got a Kiwi present. There's a couple, fantastic, God bless you. Yeah, what is it you sing? Aote, aotai, otai. I'm waiting for the bit in English. God defend New Zealand. And he'll have to, won't he? Because you sold your fucking Army, Navy and Air Force. You thought it through, have you? Dozy bastards. Now, French national anthem, patriotic. No one knows what any of that is about. It's probably a recipe for 1,001st cheese, but no one knows. The American national anthem, Jason, now, with all due respect, mate, that is a catastrophe, isn't it? Hey, because you know, what are you doing? You go, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's eye? This is your favourite bit, isn't it, Sylvan? Hey, it's from the musical. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? You've definitely thought about it. Now, the point is, did you like thinking about it? Oh, get out. Now, the point is this. It's shame that's natural, mate. The point is this. The point is this. It's this simple. The American national anthem, Jason, is a disaster, isn't it? I was saying, what are you singing about? You're not singing about America, are you? Now, marvellous America is. You're not singing about what a bounteous land is with a rich tradition of freedoms and democracy. No, you're singing about a flag, aren't you? You're banging on about some wavy bit of cloth. You're going, can you see the flag here? You're going to love it. It's coming out in the all dawn's early light. It's a nice lighting scheme. It's got stars on it and stripes. Oh! It's amazing. Let's say it's spangled. We'll say it's spangled. It's a banner. It's not a flag. It's a banner. It's a spangled banner with stars, spangled banner. Oh, in the dance race. But fucking nation of puffs. With all due respect, sir, to our noble allies. Now, the point is this.
Man, it's interesting coming back to this one because we did the other set, right, where he's in the smaller hall, the smaller venue.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's either speaking slower or the accent is a little less thick because coming back to this one, I'm like, whoa, like Al's a little bit harder to understand than I remember. Some of that was like using the words from the national anthem, like Gert. Never heard that term in my life.
What word?
Gert?
I thought it said dirt. Dirt surrounded by what? Sea?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Gert.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought he said dirt surrounded by sea, and that's the definition of land.
No, I don't think he was saying dirt. I would think it was...
What's a girt?
I think it's just another term that would have been maybe a old, form of English.
Okay.
As a descriptive word.
Yeah, so clearly I definitely misheard him.
So in addition to that, it's funny because I think a lot of we're not American, we're Canadian, right? So I think a lot of Americans' perspectives on Europe are that they are on the more feminine side of men in general, and more embracing of that kind of culture. And then you have Al here saying the same thing about America's perspective on the national anthem.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just so amazing how different cultures around the world have different views of each other. And I think Al is from the pub, so maybe his background and views are a little bit harsher than some of the other areas of Europe, but and maybe UK as a whole might be a little bit different in that perspective. But anyways, what are you thinking about national anthems? Are you going to be signing up to sing some of these soon, or what?
Definitely not. I think it's funny. I mean, like obviously, as we just kind of alluded to, I'm not really familiar with the first couple that he did, so I found it kind of hard to connect with that because I didn't really know what he's talking about, so I just kind of had to go off what he was saying. But the American one so far I thought was funny.
I thought the American one was the best one.
Yeah, the way he was like this little dance, and I wonder if he'll do the Canadian.
We can always count on Al to be entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Spangled, it's a banner. It's not a flag. It's a banner. It's a spangled banner with stars, spangled banner. Oh, in the dance race. But fucking nation of puffs. With all due respect, sir, to our noble allies. Now, the point is this. What it boils down to is our national anthem is the best, top of the shop. You can't argue with it. Simply can't argue with it. Because what are we doing? We're calling on God. It works for us. He's British, after all. That's why we don't have earthquakes in this country. You don't shit on your own doorstep, do you? You got a tornado in Birmingham to keep them on their fucking toes, but there we go. Probably brought that on themselves at some point. The point is this. We're calling on God, who works for us, to save the Queen. The most important person in the country. Calling on God to save the Queen. Basically, it's a simple system. At all times, someone out there is singing the national anthem. Yeah, God hears that. Yeah, leaves to one side the famine and the earthquake he's busy with, and makes sure that Her Majesty the Queen is fine and all right and safe from jeopardy. If she is, saves her and then lets her go about her business and then gets on with his. It's a brilliant system. That's why she's lasted so fucking long. Now, it's a fantastic system. If, for instance, Her Majesty the Queen is out in the Royal Aeroplane is flying through the sky, and unfortunately, the pilot bought some dodgy software off a bloke called Paul, who's too interested in his girlfriend to really give a shit about the software. And for some reason, they've downloaded legal software onto the Airbus. They can't actually make the fucking thing land because it keeps coming up with technicalities. The Royal Aeroplane's going to run out of fuel and crash, hurl like a fucking brick into the ground, and Her Majesty the Queen will be killed. Fortunately, at that precise moment, some patriotic soul somewhere sings the national anthem. Kevin! No. God save the Queen. Thank fuck for that.
I guess God saving the Queen is more important than keeping the land glorious and free.
I guess their thought process is God saves the queen, and then the queen keeps the land glorious and free.
We didn't get into the Canadian anthem here, so I was hoping that he might touch on that, but
Yeah.
maybe there's some British influence on the Canadian anthem anyways, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't even think about that.
Huh?
I said, yeah, that's fair. I didn't even think about that. But that's kind of how it would have come to be, right? With
Yep.
it being a...
And they've altered our national anthem, the Canadian national anthem. We don't live there anymore, but a few times over the past few years to accommodate people, which I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I am no longer living in Canada, so I don't have an affinity for the Canadian anthem as much as I used to. But clearly, Al still has an affinity for the UK. I was going to say Britain, but that wouldn't be correct, because then we'd be referring to a whole lot of other anthems as well.
Yeah, I would be curious to hear all of the different anthems from there. I never really think about like how many different anthems there are in the world.
Well, probably have no idea what the Welsh anthem sounds like,
No.
and
That'd
that's
be
your
cool.
heritage, and so you're probably not living up to expectations of your DNA there.
Welsh and Italian. I don't know either of them. So
Well, let us know if we should check out anything else from Al Murray. We appreciate your insights. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you soon.
thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.